Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm not feeling 100%. I may look a little pale. I apologize. Also, if you guys notice that my face is swollen, it is because I had the very back tooth on the top pulled yesterday. I have stitches in my mouth. But you know, work continues. So I wanted to jump on here really quick to talk about Kailyn Lowry. Her relationships with her baby daddies, it's so hot and cold, so up and down. Like, you really never know who she's getting along with or how long they're going to get along. It seemed like her and Joe was getting along great for the longest. And now she actually revealed in one of her podcasts, she said that she dislikes Joe more now than she ever did. When I thought Joe was like the one that they co-parented great, right? But I mean, I don't know. Maybe they still do co-parent great and she just don't like him. I don't know. And with Javi, it's so all over the place. Like, one minute we'll see Javi and her taking pictures together, and then the next minute she's, you know, on IG talking crap about him, or he's on IG telling her to grow up, you know. So it's all over the place. Chris, now I guess the one that's kind of maintained the same for the past few months is Chris. In the beginning, though, it was not like that. In the beginning, one minute she would be posted about, you know, her man having other girlfriends, and then the next minute she was pregnant with his kid. So it's very like all over the place with Kailyn when it comes to her baby daddies. But with Chris, they have not been getting along for some time now. Just a few weeks ago, some screenshots were released where it appeared that Kailyn was calling Chris out for choking her and abusing her dog. Also, some screenshots come out where he appeared to fat shame her. So things have been pretty bad between the two lately. And last week on Kailyn's podcast, Coffee Combos, she was talking to her co-host, Lindsay Chrisley, and she told her that she and Chris do not have a relationship at all, and they do not communicate whatsoever. She said, I think the last 5 or 6 text messages that I sent, obviously about the kids, have not been responded to, just read. He just leaves her on read. Now, that was last week. This past Monday, Kailyn jumped on her Instagram account and she called out a certain someone for taking off to Miami without first squaring away his kids' financial obligations. And it just so happens that Chris is in Miami with his podcast co-host, Brad. So it's pretty obvious that she is talking about him in this IG little live rant that she did. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys really quick. This was uploaded or reposted by Teenmomshaderoom. If you guys do not follow Teenmomshaderoom on Instagram, go do that. She has all the latest information on these teen moms. She's always got it. If they are on an IG live, she's got it. She's posting it. If you guys miss it, she's usually got it. Also, Teenmomshaderoom has a YouTube channel as well. So go check out the YouTube channel as well. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to Kailyn's little live rant that she did about Chris.
As a parent of 4 children, I am no stranger and a firm believer that you should take care of yourself as a person, as well as obviously your kids. But you need to find yourself outside of being a parent, right? That being said, you should take care of your financial obligations to your children before going on a trip to Miami. You should respond to text messages about medical bills that are unpaid. You should respond to, you know, anything that your kids might need before you leave. And just because I have it financially does not mean that I should be responsible by myself to do it. So as a parent, if you're planning on going out, make sure that your kids are taken care of first.
Okay, so I agree with her. I agree with her that just because she has the money does not mean she is 100% financially responsible for her kids. She did not make these children by herself. We know that Chris is making money. He signed a contract with MTV and he has the podcast. Now, he may not be making a lot of money, but he is employed, right? And from the post that Kailyn ends up showing after this rant, it's pretty obvious that he's just ignoring her. Like, he's like, not gonna do it. So after this rant, she posted a series of screenshots confirming that the rant was in fact directed at Chris. In the first screenshot, it shows that Kail sent a $50 request to Chris for Creed's doctor and chest x-rays. And in a follow-up screenshot, the app actually told Kail that Chris had rejected too many previous requests and suggested that Chris just send her cash instead. How many times do you have to hit decline before the app is like, okay, never mind. They're not going to send you the money. Just do something else. You know, they're not going to send you this money. Leave them alone. We don't want you using the app anymore because they just keep hitting decline. Kail then posted 2 additional screenshots of text messages that she allegedly sent to Chris regarding the kids' medical bills. And as you guys can see, it says, I'm here with them now. I already paid $600 each for their health insurance. Please send the balance. They said you can call directly to pay over the phone, and then later on, following up on the kids' medical bills. So it appears to me like they are kind of splitting the medical bills, and he may not be handling his end of that. And like Kail said in the IG Live, like, just because I have the money doesn't mean I'm responsible. Also, I agree with her that if you're going out of town, the first thing you do is, like, make sure your kids are squared away. Like, anything that needs to be paid for before you leave, get it paid for. You know, get them on the phone if you don't live with them. Like, hey, dad's going out of town. Everything good? Everything all right? And communicate with their other parent if possible. Like, hey, I'm going to be out of town. Is there anything that I need to do before I leave so I can make sure I don't spend that money? Or I can make sure it's all taken care of, right? It is pretty obvious that Chris did not do that. He did not make sure, he was not making sure that the kids' medical bills are being taken care of, his end of that. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. It looks like Kail's going to put him on blast, though. And we know that she will. Like, Kail is like, if you don't want to listen to me, if I can't reach out to you privately and get this taken care of, we will go public. And it looks like that's what she's doing. I'm trying to remember if they have anything set up through the state. I feel like they do. I'm going to have to look into that. Just to kind of refresh my memory on what they have set up through the state as far as child support and everything like that. But if it is set up through the state for Chris and he is not paying what he's supposed to pay, sooner or later his license can be revoked. It can be reported on his credit report that he is delinquent in child support. So he may want to stay on top of that, or at least try to communicate, you know, like, hey, this is what's going on. I'll get it taken care of at this time. Or communicate with the kids' doctors. That way the doctors could let Kail know, or the front desk, like the next time she is there, they could be like, hey, the balance paid, or hey, we talked to him and it's going to be paid on such and such date. That way Kail knows that it will be taken care of. So you guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. And do you guys think that Kail is petty for putting that out publicly, that he is ignoring her when it comes to the kids' medical bills? Or do you guys agree with her? Like, hey, if I can't get your attention, if you don't want to do it, then I'll post about this publicly. Like, either way, it's got to get done. Also, do you guys agree with Kail that before he took off to Miami, he should have had everything squared away, those bills paid, and made sure that the kids were okay as far as his obligations financially towards them? Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you give the video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.